afternoon. Welcome to Zori, Poland, where we are set for quite the match. You are joined in the commentary box by Tara Grenier and
Matt Hofberg,
where we are commentating on your first place final between our two Italian teams at this EWC 2024.
It's a familiar sight. This is not the first all-Italian final we've had. It may not be the last, but here we have two former champions ready to duke it out for the big title.
Absolutely, we are expecting firepower, fiery attitude, and really 45 minutes of extreme football.
We've seen both teams at times throughout this tournament resting. I don't think we've seen them each hit their limits yet.
I think they've been saving themselves for this moment.
We think so. Ferrara had an easier time in the semi-finals with a large win.
Absolutely. We've got Ferrara in the yellow there and Rovello in the black. Ferrara won the toss and will be starting with the ball. And we're off.
Just a shot there for Benara to start off. He saw the gap a little too late, and I think he changed his mind mid-air.
Quickly turned around there by number 17 from the Italian side. Oh, they're both Italian sides.
We're going to have to get used to this. Quick correction, it was Rovello with the large win. Ferrara duked out a close game with Geneva Dragons, winning by 3 points. Guido there making his presence known, a dominant striker on the international scene.
Absolutely. Both clubs actually founded in around 2005. So they've developed from a similar standpoint.
And they've ended up on the court at the same time, ready to play. Some concern there, some talking on the line there. The defense need to figure out what they're going to do with that shot.
Yeah, a few first-time shots at the start of this game. Everybody's warming into it. Beautiful long ball there from Rovello. And it pays off.
It's a strong dig, not taking it to anyone on third line there, perhaps overcommitting.
Absolutely, sometimes tricky to find that balance between too close, too far. But if there's any teams that will find it, it will be these two.
Over there, the Rovello defense having words with the second line. They think they need to move over slightly. Adjustments will be made throughout the first period. They know each other's games well, but as they've gone through this tournament, they will be developing.
Turning that over there. Great catch from number 17 on the left-hand side. A little mistake there from Rovello, which I expect Ferrara will be punishing. Well read from Rovello.
That must have taken the slightest of touches from the frame. Number 3 felt the full force of that and he could not catch it in time.
There, number 11, just finding that gap between the Ferrara defence. I think one thing we might see today, Mac, and feel free to disagree or agree, is that we're set for a very intense game, but both teams perform very well under pressure. Keep their heads, and I think that might be whichever team keeps their head the best.
I think they like a tight game. I think that's how they're used to playing, and I think they're excited for it.
Absolutely. Rovello actually has teams in all 3 championships organised by the Italian Football Federation. So a formidable force.
A lot of depth in that team, ready to call up players when they need. Benara there taking the point when he needs it. Currently leading by 1. Rovello and they have the ball. point given there. Ferrara deemed not to be quite in control of the ball when that shot was taken, meaning no possession, meaning point scored.
Yeah, our referees today on the court are Richard Jackson as our main referee, with Barbara Liu from Ursus and Alex Biotic from Warsaw. A tough job ahead of them, I think.
Deemed to have been taken from out of court there. When the referee signals that, he means that the play began from outside of the boundary.
Yeah, that shot there, she saw in the replay, just catching Rovello off guard. Well read from Chiara Keki, number 20. So we've seen many a time one of the most formidable defenders and attackers in the ladies' game.
Excellent long ball there.
Yeah, Guido seeing that gap down the line, taking no prisoners.
Absolutely. Well saved there. We're seeing the effect, those early first-time shots from Emmy in this period. He's got them scared, and now when the switch comes in, they do not know what's hitting them. Guido there finding an excellent gap. The switch was not perfect, but it made no difference to him.
It's handled very well.
One-handed catch. We won't be seeing many of those in this final.
Made that look very smooth. Fanani there, just a little far off the line, allowing that ball, allowing space for that ball to hit the ground before it came into his lap. Well held there. Excellent control from number 17.
Ferrara seeing just how many players they can squeeze into that pocket, and he's still finding a gap.
Our first option ball of the game, across court to Fanani. And it was effective. Just finding the gap there between number 10 and number 25 on the Rovello side.
Well shot there from Rovello. As we see Ferrara lining up to take another play. Fanani holding his hip in the last play. We hope he is not injured. We have played a lot of troop ball. This is the final game of a long tournament. I believe this is the 42nd game of this tournament.
That gap once again between number 10 and number 20 on the Ferrara side. They will continue to make the most of that until they close it. Excellent defense there from Rovello. Just sneaking a 3-point lead as we enter the latter half of this first third.
3 points in a final is no small feat.
Absolutely not. But we have also seen Ferrara come back from a 3-point deficit before.
With switching and shooting like that, no reason they can't. Astonishing work there, beautiful play. Partly improvised from the back line. It looked like they were unsure how they were going to line up, but they made it work very well.
Those long balls really keeping that Rovello defence moving. Good dig there, but unable to keep that within the boundaries of the court.
Exceptional passing. In the group phases, we were seeing Ferrara really struggling to get their passing on target. That is not a problem anymore. They are sharp shooting.
A little overshot that one a little bit there.
Consecutive shorts there. We see him holding his hip again. I wonder if it's related or if it's just a coincidence.
Rovello just snatching a little at that ball there, knocking over the top of 15's head. It's frustrating as a defender when you are so close to catching that ball. I think one of the first option balls we've seen there from Rovello. And it worked.
It worked exceptionally well.
Yep.
There are questions whether or not the right shooter could have covered it. That is a long way to go.
It is, but in games like these, you can't afford to not give the whole hog. Excellent dig there from number 9, Andrea Banora. Turned over that point. Oh. Actually, take that back. That frame was given.
The ball was deemed to have hit the bar, altering its direction. And they make the most of the opportunity.
Yeah. Neither team can afford to make mistakes in this match. A little bit of stress there we're seeing within the Rovello team. Right idea from number 17.
He seemed incredibly impatient to let go of the ball. He wanted to get it out of his hand as quickly as he could and made an unforced error.
Slightly too high on that switch. Just meant that number 11, Guido, not quite able to bring that ball under control and take the shot. Ferrara steadily closing that gap with 2 minutes left in this first third.
They would love to come in with a slightly closer score. It would make that team talk much more straightforward.
Rovello, however, clearly not wanting to let that happen.
Absolutely not. They've got their own game they want to play here. Nora there finding the gap. Every shot now, he's looking at the referee afterwards. He's worried. He doesn't want to be refed out the game, and I don't think he will be. I do think there was just one mistake he made, and it was correctly called.
So, landing called a Ferrara ball. Unfortunately, therefore, for Ferrara, that ball came off a Rovello defender straight into one of Ferrara's team.
Little they can do about that. When those long balls are coming in as fast as they are, it's hard to cover second line and come back to your front line for a shot like that.
Absolutely, but in equal terms, that if you're not there in second line, they will make the most of that.
You can be punished. Just as Ferrara have been here. Shot not correctly made, and a point is given on the other way.
Well, quite the first third. Rovello leading 22 points to 18. Perhaps not quite the scoreline Ferrara wanted to see. What would be going through their team talk right now, Mac?
They're going to have to score some points, they're going to have to make some catches. It can be as simple as that. It is a game of throw and catch. There were more shots than they would like. I think that'll be the key talk. They want to calm down. This is quieter than many other games we've seen at this level. I think the level of composure we're seeing from these two teams are why they've made it to this final. And I think they're going to say, let's just lean into that. We know what we can do and let's go out and do it.
Absolutely. What about the Rovello side?
They'll certainly be happy. A few passing errors. Not always the cleanest. Some of the switching needs tightening up. But they know they have quite well cemented partnerships. And I think they're getting the better offensively right now. They'll be very satisfied with that.
Absolutely. I feel like particularly in their defensive side, they're fighting for every ball, not letting anything go as much as possible. And that's not to say by any means that Ferrara aren't. I think Rovello just have that slight edge at the moment.
Absolutely. We're seeing class in every aspect of the game. They don't need to divert from the playbook too much. We might see them do it though if they come under any pressure, but this 4 points, if they can get another 4 points in the next period, then they'll have a very comfortable day of it. I do not think Ferrara will let that happen.
Real energy coming there from the Ferrara side.
Absolutely. We're seeing the sports hall fill up with spectators as well. People want to see what we've got on play.
Absolutely. We had a tight third and fourth place match between both Swiss League champions
Geneva Dragons
and Valderu Flyers. Geneva Dragons walking away victorious from that match, but both teams providing fantastic entertainment for the spectators today.
Oh, they'll be very happy, and that was just after we had a 5-6 playoff which went into overtime. Very rarely seen in Troop Ball, but when it is, it can be crazy. 5 minutes of extra play for everyone, and in the end we saw our hosts, Ursus, come out on top. They seemed very happy at the end. They were singing, they was dancing, and it was a great sight to behold.
It was an incredibly tight and consistent match against ASC Weimar.
Weimar, who must be said, jumped up 5 places, I believe, from their previous result. I don't know if that's ever been done before. Year-on-year improvement like that is incredible.
And we are off into the second period. A strong start from Rovello. Number 17 taking his time there to think about the best position to place that ball in and making this Ferrara defense wait. Ferrara certainly answer back.
Slight variation of that shot now, hitting the right shooter instead of the defender, and I think he's happier with that option.
The speed at which that ball comes from one end of the court to the other is really quite impressive.
It is something.
We know both these teams train relentlessly, and when you reach the first and second place final of the European Winners' Cup, it shows.
Benora rightly warned there by the referee. He's had a lot of back chat this game. We don't like to see it in Troop Ball. Hopefully the referees will let him know that won't be tolerated.
Great reactions there from number 10. landing called.
Some frustration there, and he's talking to the center referee once again.
Unlucky there. Number 5, Paolo Dazani had that in his arms, but potentially just knocked slightly by number 23.
It may have been. That is unfortunate when that happens.
Excellent hand from the Rovello defence. And it pays off, coming off the foot of number 10. Just seeing that lead climb a little bit further to 7 points now.
I said he was aiming for that right shooter. He's gone right the way past the right shooter now. They're going to need another right shooter if they want to defend that incredible range.
And I think it might be more elements like that. A little bit of flair from Ferrara might close that gap for them. There we go. Beyond 90 degrees.
A massive beyond there. So hard to defend.
Excellent decision making there from the Rovello side. They saw that gap opening up in the 3 defence.
That ball coming in so quickly, even the referee struggled to keep up with the play. Diving defense there, unable to claim the ball. Very unusual sounding shot. It was deemed to have been short. I believe it came off the frame and hit Luca himself. Not this time, however. He makes no mistake at the frame. You could see how much Rovello on this. So Guido holding his neck now. That diving piece of defense before, maybe putting his body on the line. I saw his bench conferring with him, saying to him, we need you in this game. You have to be a little bit more careful, please.
Excellent read there from number 3 from Ferrara. And a wonderful attempt there from number 3 on the Rovello side to catch that, but just not there in time.
We can see the referees counting in the back lines now. You only have a few seconds to take that, and if you are deemed to be wasting time, they will start counting you down.
And like it just that spin catching out Andrea Bonora there. Great shot from Rovello.
That same play again, paying dividends. When Guido's on the ball in the right shooter position, people are calming down, they're ready to defend, and when he long balls it, there's often no one defending.
No, nor is there the time to get back. Excellent knock up there from the Rovello side. And wonderful hands from number 20, Chiara Keffi. Oh, Ferrara there, excellent, honestly, just calling a frame.
Go. A quick look at the score, 6 minutes in. We can see the lead is extending a touch. They're currently 3 up in this period. That will not be how Ferrara wanted it to go.
Yeah, Rovello looking exceptionally strong right now.
Timeout here. We're seeing increasing dialogue between the players and the referees would like to keep the dialogue between themselves. Here, making a call, I believe that is 3 passes. Perhaps it took an extra touch off the line and the players did not realise. Ball comes in, but the clock was not ready yet. Some impatience there. Richard Jackson starting time again. Extra shot there from Dolzani. As we've seen a change in lineup, Bonora no longer playing on that forehand.
However, Guido still finding that same gap. As I said, it's exceptionally difficult for that right shooter to make it all the way round.
It's a lot of distance and it's around a curve, so it feels even harder. That sideways movement is so tricky, and he knows that. That's why he's targeting it.
Excellent dig from Rovello. And unfortunately, no players on that Ferrara side available to cover that.
That can be the difference. Both knocks were huge, and second line could have caught both. It went Rovello's way that time.
Yeah, just extending that lead 1 more point to 8. Good hands on the ball there from number 10.
They know how important this period of the game is. We're halfway through the match at this point, and they know that those turnovers can be demoralising.
Absolutely. Those turnovers can be the difference between winning and losing.
That ball possibly taking a touch as it went through. It possibly bounced just near the boundaries of the court. The referees have seen it and they've called a point.
Very sneaky switch there from Guido.
Not only was the switch deceptive, but they had their left-handed defender coming in on the triple there, on the switch play rather, and that Ferrara did not see it coming whatsoever. As they did not see that switch coming, Dolzani putting the ball on the ground, Rovello ready to reset, taking their time. Another left-hander there hitting down the line. Bonora with complaints once more. Defenders creeping off the line there. They don't have much to complain about if they're not touch tight.
Faultless that, really. Both of us sat here in the commentary box, jaws on the table.
Exceptional.
Not only the speed of the pass, but the accuracy. Rovello just unable to get that height on the dig there.
Absolutely.
Well read from the Ferrara defence. And main referee Richard Jackson there just calling a point as it hit below the knee pads of the Rovello defence. I'm afraid until Ferrara close that gap.
We're seeing it again. Their only option is to cover less of the spin shot for the right-handed left shooter, but that is a difficult call to make.
It is. You need to be able to force those players to hit those extremes and work as a unit.
At this point in the game, you have not so much to lose. It's maybe worth making that change, but Ferrara, they're not here by luck. They know what they're doing, and they will play their game.
You know, it's only 8 points in it, and that may seem a lot to some, but a lot can change. Rovello certainly with the momentum, though.
We're seeing their little playful toying. I see some celebration mimicking going on there. It's getting a little testy, but I'm sure that's how they like to play.
Yeah, keep each other fired up.
Absolutely.
That shot may have been short, but that was excellently read there from number 20, Chiara Pecchi.
He wanted the frame, but it bounced within the D, so it's going to be a short. He realised that shortly afterwards.
Yeah, both referees agreeing there.
It's so important to get that first point after a string of shorts, to be the first person to make good contact with the frame.
Yeah, it definitely puts the team at ease a little. Excellent reactions there from number 7. Just short chord there.
He was deemed to have either not touched the frame or to have been simultaneously touching the ball and the frame at the same time. Both are considered short. Some slight disagreement there, but you can see the power it came off with. It would not be a surprise. Emmy relishing that catch.
Unlucky for number 15, just unable to control the combination of that power and any spin on the ball, but well read in positioning.
We see the deficit down to 5. Rovello on the ball, they want to score to bring it back up.
Hitting that gap once again. Until they close it, they will continue to do what works.
That shootback was a big decision, paying off there. He is delighted with that.
We're seeing a little bit of a momentum shift here, closing that gap to 4 points now.
Fans will be surprised to see Emmy shooting from the right there. But people who watch the group stages will see he was training that. He has been practicing from the right. He had 2 games playing there, and he was all right. He was good.
Ooh, a slight mistake there from Rovello, perhaps rushing a little. That long ball coming in a little bit low. Feeling the pressure, perhaps, a little Ferrara's putting on.
It would seem.
And in the last 30 seconds of this second period, that gap is closing. 3 points in it now. Wouldn't be a final with a little bit of drama.
The psychological change has been spectacular. They're on the ball now. And we've seen a mistake there. I think we might not have time to get the ball back and play. Players walking off the court, they know what's coming.
Real shift at the end of that period there.
It'll be interesting to see how those final 2 minutes affects what goes on. We see everyone gathering in their teams. We see the referees discussing that period as it went. Such a difficult game to referee, but they're as professional as they are, they've been handling it well. There's a lot on their plate.
Absolutely. The teams are in good hands.
I can see a lot of high fives happening in the yellow jerseys, not so many happening in the black jerseys, despite their winning going into this final period. And they seem like they've lost it already. They need to get their heads back on. They need to do what they need to do.
Yeah, they're just losing that second period by 1 point. 19 points scored by Rovello and 20 scored by Ferrara.
How many of those were in the final 5 minutes? It was spectacular the way they were racking up points. and they need to be careful to do this again, and they need to know what worked for them there. It seemed when their heads were up, when their tails were up, they were playing really good shoot ball. Let's see if they can get a smile on their face and keep it there. And maybe this final, hey, it could go all the way.
Absolutely. I think Ferrara really drawing on their experience there. We've got four players from the Ferrara club playing the men's Italian national team, of which I believe we have at least 2 on the court today, as well as Chiara and Sara Montanari.
This would be a huge win for them. As you say, 4 players of that standard and only 2 are here today. We've had some retirees, perhaps some who couldn't make it, and not having them there will mean that players are showing up, saying what they can do, and we've seen them perform now, and can they take it all the way just as the others did?
Ferrara absolutely full of energy coming back onto this court. Rovello looking a little deflated in comparison.
The final 15 minutes of this tournament. Let's see who can take it all the way to the end.
Absolutely, it's been a great weekend of Tube Ball. Big thank you to our host, Ursus, Tube Ball Ursus, for their wonderful organisation. So let's wrap up this weekend.
For a chance to take first blood as they throw the ball in.
And they do, just coming off that Rovello defence and knocking out of court. Not quite the same second line that we've seen from Rovello in the early stages of this match, but we're only 20 seconds into this final third.
Oh, be careful of the steps. Yes, we've seen it there. Celebration steps count as well.
Easy mistake to make. Oh, landing called there by the main referee, Richard Jackson. Sneaky spin there, just taking it to the outside of the Rovello defence.
And we have seen changes at the break. Rovello putting the 3-end defender down up into the 4. They really want to block off that end. No more points conceded there as far as they're concerned. Bonora has other ideas. He says you can put whoever you want in that defence. I'm going to find a way through it.
Absolutely, we are back level. Very clammy hands in the commentary box.
I can only imagine how they're feeling on the court.
Both teams' benches on their feet. Oh, Rovello lucky there. Their defence had set.
That ball challenging. Dolzoni happy with the challenge. He says he quite liked it. It was almost perfect for most people.
Save there from number 10.
Great defence.
Ferrara defence just unable to control the spin on that ball as it tipples off to the outside. Just overshot that pass there.
Returning the favour of the diagonal long ball, not quite making it.
Yeah, there's always a fine line between pushing and pushing a bit too hard that you start to force errors.
Absolutely. The old familiar gap.
coming off the Ferrara defense feet there as we saw that ball knock up into the air.
Anytime that ball makes contact with anything below the knee pad, it will be called a point automatically. Has to go. Does go and scores.
Oh, Ferrara disappointed with that call. The referee calls it short.
We don't have a replay of it, but we don't need a replay. The referee's call is final.
However, Ferrara not standing for that. Those first time shots from number 17 in the air are certainly paying off.
Rovello complaining they would have liked to have seen a more clear call made earlier on the travelling. But Dolzani using all of his experience. If he thinks the ball is his, he'll take the breakdown and he'll get it in. He'll shoot. Guido here channeling his frustration with points. The best way to do so. Ferrara wanting the ball in quickly, perhaps not realising we have quite a bit of shoot ball left to play.
Yeah, still 10 minutes left in this final period. Rovello returned to that 2-point lead. Now really reading that shot well.
Consecutive catches now there. He's loving his job there.
So you do see a lot of camaraderie between the two sides. Number 23 from Ferrara just congratulating number 3 from Rovello on that catch. Number 17 just out of court, unfortunately, as he knocked that back in.
Pushing it just inside there, finding the gap where it needs to be. Ferrara bring the ball in, 3 points down with 8 minutes to go.
A celebration there from number 23, slight look to the sky and relief. Brings them 1 point closer. Unfortunately, Ferrara defence just leaving that slight space between number 20 and 10, enough for number 11 Guido to make an attack. Number 3 having the time of his life up there.
Rovello taking the lead in this period as well as in the match. They seem to have regained their composure. Ferrara no longer in the driving seat.
No, Ferrara gone a little bit quiet.
He was so desperate to catch that, it is almost as if he put his hands in the D. He might have wanted to leave that, but he thought, I want the catch. The ball's returned to him.
I'm seeing a beyond shot there.
Marvellous.
One of the reasons it's incredibly difficult to defend against Guido, all the way from 108 or 0 down the line to beyond 90 degrees.
You might have been right the first time, 180 degrees, I would not be surprised.
Absolutely. Well read there from number 3 in Ferrara. Excellent hands from number 10, Eleonora.
Seeing so many turnovers from that Rovello forehand. Ferrara's forehand saying we can do this as well. Number 3 there, relaxing his duties.
Slight gap there as they try to read where it's going. Just not able to control that power with one hand. Then excellent honesty there from Guido from Rovello, just letting the referee know that actually the ball did touch below his knee pad. Time's just going to be stopped for a moment while we swap out the ball, as it's a little bit humid in here.
Absolutely. Luckily we've got many on standby. Some quick assessments of it before it goes in. Guido seems satisfied.
Yeah, by the end of a long day of cheek ball, it's certainly a damp environment.
Can be.
Number 10 just up a little high there for Ferrara. Certainly easier to run onto the ball than it is to stop, change direction.
Brilliant change of pace there. Normally shooters like to hang in the air a little bit, get closer to the frame. He backed himself to shoot from further away because he could get it off quicker, catching the defense sleeping.
A little mistake there from Rovello. Number 23, they're ready to catch that in the second line.
Another change there. Just before he subbed off, we tend to see this, some more flamboyant cheek ball played just before one is about to leave the court.
Oh, you've got to go out with style.
Of course.
And what a way to end a weekend. Solid start from number 19, Nicola Fanani. He's had a bit of time off to rest. Come back firing.
Instant impact there. Three-point gap with just over 3 minutes to go. Nothing but perfection will be good enough for this point.
And that is delivered. Rovello certainly feeling the pressure once again. A couple of uncharacteristic errors.
After having a long battle for number 3 there. The left shooter saying, this is my ball this time.
Absolutely, just telling his team to relax a little, keep their heads. As we're into the last 2.5 minutes of this match. Oh, end referee there just calling a frame ball.
Chiara alert to it.
Certainly do not shoot at number 10, Eleonora. She's having a stormer of a game.
4 passes. It was deemed to have taken a touch on the frame. A timeout here so that the referees can confer. In a regular group game, perhaps this would be allowed to play on, but it is felt necessary in this stage with what is at stake. It appears we'll be given offense to the ball, given the ball back. We see the replay. Replay not showing us the pertinent section of the play.
As you say, they're in Chuk, but there is no VAR, there are no replays on the court. That's just for the benefit of us in the box and you at home.
Clock has not started yet, so the ball cannot go in.
You can certainly feel the energy and the passion from up here. A lot on the line. That shot really effective for number 7 on Rovello today.
Incredible speed there. As we watch the replay, the ball just comes in so fast. Beyond there, even the long limbs of Funani cannot catch. Timeout. We're being asked not to kick the Chuk balls. Is this dangerous?
And not good for the Chuk balls.
Highly technical shot there.
And just here, the slight skim on the frame as that comes off with this lot of spin.
1 point, just over 1 minute. It could not be closer.
Rovello knowing how important every single shot and every single catch is right now. And no doubt Ferrara know exactly the same.
A point when a point is needed.
Full Ferrara defense up that end, but it's not enough. 2 points with less than 30 seconds to go. Oh, referee's calling a point there.
Point called. Rovello will be in no rush to play this ball. And
time has been stopped. That ball perhaps just thrown a little bit too hard and fast in for the Rovello player.
there is not a lot number 17 could do about that.
No.
He is getting flack. That is not deserved.
No, that came with a lot of pace at him.
We can do some quick maths. Unless time is added on, this is a mathematical win.
Which added 4 seconds on there.
We have the first pass is free, so we have 4 passes, 3 seconds each.
Rovello knowing that's it. Wow. Little backflip there from number 3.
He's owned that celebration. He put in a shift, as did every player. Every player on court did their team well today, and it's excellent to see a victor crowned at the end of a long weekend.
Absolutely. What a final. 61 to Rovello, 59 to Ferrara. Wow.
It's been excellent.
Yeah, definitely a bittersweet moment for Ferrara there. They know how hard they worked and they put in real graft into this final, but I'm afraid I won't be walking away from consecutive champions this year.
Not this time.
No.
Thank you for joining us on the stream. Thank you for watching the final. Well done to everyone who took part. Thank you to Ursus for hosting a fantastic tournament.
Absolutely. Everyone who's been involved in organising this. Just ask the players to line up now, and we will join you see you next year.
Can't wait. We will leave you with the celebrations.